scatter plots that has been presented. However, we can see two directions. We have the positive correlation and the negative correlation. When we say correlation, we are talking about two variables, the x, which is the horizontal line, and the y, which is the vertical line. So from our previous class, we know that the correlation coefficient should be in between or equal to -1 to +1. It should not be greater than. So these are the boundaries in each category. If it falls from +1 or -1, then it has a perfect relationship. If it is from 0.5 or -0.5 to 0.9 or -0.9, it has a high correlation. And if we have 0.1 or -0.1 to 0.5 or -0.5, it has a low correlation. Then if it has 0, then there is no relationship between the two variables. Okay? So that is correlation. So, what do you mean by perfect correlation? It implies that the data are in one direction and in one line. So, it clearly explains that the variables affect each other. How about high? So, high correlation, the direction is still there, but there are some spaces, so most of the variables affect each other, but some are not. And in low correlationship, most of the variables does not affect, but still we can see direction, so it is mostly near no correlation. And if there is no correlation, then we cannot see any direction, so there is no relationship between the two variables. As you can see, it's very scattered, so there is no direction at all. So are we clear? So let's try this example. So we have 5 scatter plots, then try to find out if what are the relationship between these 5 scatter plots. So you can pause the video for you to answer and then click play for you to check your answers. Try! Okay, let's try to check your answers if we are on the same track. Alright, we're done. So what's your score? Is it 5 over 5? So are we clear? Do you have any questions? You can comment and PM me if you have questions. Let's have another examples. We are not going to use any more scatter plot. We have the numbers. Sige daw, you again pause the video and then you try to answer those 5 numbers. If what are the relationship? So after answering, do not forget to click the play button to check your answers, okay? So do we have the same answers? Then if not, then practice makes perfect. So let me explain to you the answer. So -0.93 is almost, it's greater than 0.9. So it is perfect negative correlation because of the negative sign. So 0.45 is a low positive correlation because it is less than 0.5. 0.79 is high positive. -0.13 is low negative correlation, and 0.01 is no correlation because it is just almost 0. Clear? Okay, summary. So we have positive relationship and negative relationship. So again, when we're talking about relationship, we are talking about two variables, the x and the y. So when we say positive relationship, as x increases, y also increases. Therefore, they have the same direction. So that is positive relationship. In negative relationship, the same. We have two variables, the x and the y. So if x increases, then y decreases. So it doesn't have the same direction. It has the opposite direction. Say for example, hours watching TV and electric bill. So your X or the first variable should be the hours watching TV, and the electric bill is the second variable, the Y. So what happened? If you keep on watching TV, it increases, then what happened to your electric bill? It also increases. So is it positive or negative? It is positive relationship. Are we clear? Okay, very good. Next, how about hours spent in playing mobile games and hours spent in sleeping? So your first variable is hours spent in playing, and the second variable is hours spent in sleeping. Now when you keep on playing mobile games, what happened to your sleep? You increases your playing, and then what happened to your sleep? It decreases. So, and if you don't have time playing games, and then what happened to your sleep? You have a high time sleeping. So therefore, do they have the same direction? No, so they have the opposite direction. Therefore, it is a negative relationship. Very good. So are we clear about the positive and the negative relationship? I hope it's clear. Okay? So that's it about the relationship. So next meeting or next topic, I'm going to discuss this correlation coefficient formula. So that's all.
Oye muñeca, ya mueve la cadera sobre el ritmo y las trompetas. Todo beat kick hard como una escopeta. Vatos on the crowd with the hoochie looking fresca. Are you delincuente?